Jericho, I mean, Oklahoma offensively, they really try to create some mismatches and attack people. What allowed you to have so much success just defending everybody? Reeves, Harmon, Manic, it just seemed like no matter who they tried to switch you on, you had success defending them.
I mean, first of all, they have really good one-on-one players, of course. Reeves, really good at getting downhill, drawing fouls. But I think it's all about, team defense. It took everyone. No one guy could go out there and just guard them by themselves. I think everybody talking and encouraging each other, really being locked in and sitting down on them. I mean, I know me personally, I made some mistakes out there, but, we're not going to be perfect against a team like this.
Brian, go ahead.
Jericho, I'm wondering if you think that Tuesday night was more of a just kind of a weird one night off, and tonight was more realistic of what you want to do in the postseason. Is that fair?
Yeah, of course. I think Tuesday I kind of reverted back to the beginning of the season, just getting in foul trouble, just being a little bit more too aggressive in a bad way, I would say. And tonight I was, on it. I had to lock in and watch more film. So I credit the coaching staff and my teammates for that.
Cedric, go ahead.
Jericho, they made that big run with about 7 minutes to go, and they're celebrating at half court. You guys down the stretch, Courtney Ramey hits a couple of big threes, feeds you for a dunk. How big was he for you guys in getting this win?
Yeah, I think he was huge. I mean, I think our pace was good in those. It allowed us to, if I roll, everybody collapses and really gets everybody open, and he's made a lot of those shots before, and we trust him to do that down the stretch.
Anybody else got anything for Jericho? Brian, go ahead.
Yeah, Jericho. I mean, just how much has this been in the last week or so? I mean, there was the game where they shot all the threes and they didn't get it to you enough against Tech. I mean, do you feel like you've got to be a big part of this if this is going to be successful going forward?
Yeah, I think so. That's what, the team says, but of course I got to do my part in that. And I think the guys really do a good job in the really big games, of course, down the stretch, getting closer to, the tournament of doing so. And if I can stay in the game, and not foul out like last game, I think that's good for us. Sure.
Courtney, what was just going through your mind as Oklahoma, took the lead and you guys were kind of scuffling a little bit on offense, and then you make those back-to-back big threes. You come off that ball screen and really stick with it and get into the paint, find Jericho for that dunk. Were you just kind of sensing that, you needed to make a play and go out there and try to win the game?
My biggest thing was just staying with it, all of us. I didn't really have anything going offensively before those shots like I wanted to, but my teammates did a good job of just talking to me, telling me to stay with it. And me being another leader, I had to talk to Matt, just telling Matt to stay with it. And he made a big shot for us at the end of the game.
Brian, go ahead.
Courtney, tonight's another one of those nights where Jericho just proves his worth defensively, along with the dunks and everything else. Y'all are a guard-oriented team, but how big of a contributor is he in all this?
Jericho's playing great. He's coming to his own. We need that for our team. It makes it harder for other teams to prepare for us and guard us. I just like how he's playing. He's more vocal. He's just talking more. He's just doing more. So he's just doing what we ask of him. So we just want to keep him going.
Nick, go ahead.
Yeah, Courtney, those 2 threes you hit back to back were huge. Did you just feel like at that time you were the guy that needed to step up and do something there? Because everybody looked like was in a little bit of a funk at that time, and you kind of pulled them out with those shots.
I just had some good looks, and I believe in myself. I feel like I'm a great shooter, and great shooters are going to shoot, and shots went in, and it just helped our team.
Bob, you're up.
Courtney, how close are you guys now to the team that we saw start this year 10-1? How close do you feel you're getting to back after all the COVID issues, after everything that happened? How close are you?
Each day is going to be an important day for us. You can get better each and every day. Even on off days, we can get better. So I think if we have that mindset going forward, we can be one step closer to where we were. Today was just a good game overall, a good, tough team that we played in Oklahoma. And it just shows that if we stay with it and we stay together, it can be a good team.
Westcott, go ahead.
Yeah, Courtney, Matt was close to his first scoreless game since his freshman season against Iowa State. How big was that shot for him late in the game, and how much confidence do you guys have in him, even if he's having a tough night like he did tonight?
We just told Matt to stay with it. I was in his ear, Drew was in his ear, coach was in the ear, like, you're going to make a play, you're going to make a play, you're going to make a play. Even if he didn't make that shot, we're going to live with it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to live with Matt. He's our leader. He's our point guard. So even if he doesn't make that shot, we're going to ride and die with him each and every day. We're happy he made the shot because it was the biggest shot in the game. And like I said, we all believe in him. So anytime he shoots the ball, we think it's going in.
Chris, go ahead.
Courtney, how much fun was that? How good did that feel? I mean, it's March. It was the second to last game of the regular season for you on the road, a big rival, a team that beat you at home earlier in the year. Just how much fun was that? How good did that feel?
This time of the year, the best teams are make it far in the NCAA tournament are playing like in the best rhythm. So it's about just getting in a rhythm as a team and just solidifying what we want to do each and every game. So today was a good step in the right direction of what we want to do. There's things that we can get better at. We're going to watch film and practice and stuff like that. But I think we're getting closer and closer and closer to having that rhythm that we need to have.
Cedric, you're up.
Yeah, Courtney, you walk that fine line between deferring to teammates, being unselfish, and then taking over games. Where is that switch for you? Because it seems like you struggle when you're not looking to score at times.
It's just picking my spots. If I see another guy has it going, like Andrew had it going today, I'm going to try to get him shots. Jericho had it going. But I also know that me being aggressive is a big key for our team. And, like I said, my teammates just told me, stay in my ear, just keep being aggressive, keep being aggressive. So those two shots I hit was just me being aggressive and just believing in myself.
Steven, go ahead.
Courtney, last year after Matt hit that game-winning shot in Oklahoma as well, he said, I think it was something along the lines of, it's a little bit of madness, it's a little bit of March, and it's a little bit of luck. Do you feel like, like some of the March madness, some of the luck is like already starting to settle in after the way that this game went, where you guys had the big lead and Oklahoma clawed back, and then you guys had to claw back from that, and then Matt closes the game by getting his only bucket of the night?
I wouldn't say luck. It was two great teams playing against each other. We expected them to make a run. They made their run in the second half. And then what we did better at this game was just responding to when they went on their run. We came closer. Our huddles got tight. And we just had constant talk. And that helped us overcome their run.